You know those rare occasions when you have a dream and then you wake up and then the dream just sticks with you all day long and you're kind of trapped in the mindset of that dream and it just doesn't leave you and it stays with you. Well, I had one of those dreams last night, and I may or may not have come up with an entirely new idea for a fantasy series. A different fantasy series that has nothing to do with the Heirs of Secrets series. And I may or may not have come up with a plot and everything for a duology and titles for the books too. What? Like, that never happens. And I even Googled the names for the titles and everything, and they don't even exist. I mean, that was absolutely crazy. And now it makes me have something else to look forward to after I finish writing book 5. Because, you know, it's going to be so hard. So hard to say goodbye to the Heirs of Secrets world. But now that I have another project to look forward to, besides the Dawn of Liberty dystopian trilogy, right? Now I have another fantasy series to look forward to. And it just totally made my day, made me happy, because I believe I'm currently on chapter 6 or 7 in book 5. And this chapter, or these 2 chapters, are super tough to write because something crazy happens in them, and I just want to make sure I capture the emotions the best way that I possibly can. I literally can't say anything else about it because book 4 hasn't released yet. It will release in 3 days. Today is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. 3 days! I can do math. It releases in 3 days, and I am absolutely stoked for you guys to finally read this book. I think it took me like a year to write. That's a long time. And I hope I never spend that long writing another book again. But, I mean, we'll see what happens, I suppose. I was scrolling through Darkness of Destiny on my phone last night, trying to find some stuff to post about it, some one-liners or a paragraph or 2 or just something to post about it. But it was a struggle to find stuff because I felt like the lines that have the most shebang were the ones that carry spoilers, so I obviously decided not to post those. I hate it when people spoil books for me, so I decided not to post those, but yeah, it made me forget, even though I just did a reread of Darkness of Destiny, it made me forget everything, or a lot of the little details that I wrote into it too, and the emotion that went behind it. And I'm curious to see if you guys, or how you guys will react to certain scenes in the book. So all I can say is brace yourselves for that, because I don't think you're going to predict some things that happen. Crossing my fingers that you don't anyway. Yeah, so for those of you wondering, how on earth do you come up with ideas for your books? I don't even know. Sometimes they just come to me in dreams. Other times my brain just is wild and it's like, hey, what if we do this? Blah, blah, blah. I have no idea. Sometimes things just come to me and I feel very thankful and blessed for that. Some people have mindsets for artistry. Some people have the mindset of an artist and they can think of scenes and ways to color or draw stuff. Yeah, that's not me. I definitely can't do that. When it comes to writing, yeah, I feel like I can do that. At least I try. But yeah, just ideas come to me like that. Other times I'll be watching movies or reading a book and I'm like, what would I do to make these scenes better? Or what would I do to make this better, more climatic, more, I don't know, just more oomph to it. And so I come up with scene ideas that way too. But yeah, pretty much my mind just goes nonstop, just thinking about writing and scenes in books, and yeah, it's a woman's brain, it never shuts down. And maybe I'm just paranoid, but before every book that I release, I always am worried that, oh my goodness, what if I uploaded the wrong files to Amazon and the wrong book or the wrong manuscript gets shipped out? Oh my gosh. It's such a dumb thing to worry about, because before or after I upload the files to Amazon, what's the matter? Because before I upload the files to Amazon, or after I upload them, I guess I should say, Amazon has me go through them and check them. And if they all look good, then I click a check mark and say approve. It looks great. Sorry, bud, you can't go over there. Approve, it looks great. Which I did to both the ebook and paperback. So things should be fine there. And I can't even go on and check either to make sure they're the right manuscripts for real. We're in the temper tantrum stages. Because Amazon locks down my files a few days before the release date, so I can't check them until after the release date just to make sure they're the right ones, but it's just a worry I'm gonna have to live with. As for a launch party, I've never done that for any of my books. Honestly, when the release day comes, I go, yippee, and then I just continue on throughout my day like everything's normal. Yeah. Am I sad about it? No, actually. I'm totally fine with it. I mean, it's a great big deal to publish a book, but I have a son and I'd rather spend time with my son and instead of doing this huge shebang. Would I love to do a big release party someday? Sure, that would be great, but I'm not a big name author or anything like that. I don't want to spend a bunch of money like getting a giant cake or anything like that. I'm cheap, I guess you could say. But I don't know, maybe someday if I mean, there's always a potential for that. So yes, 3 more days, Darkness of Destiny releases. I'll keep plugging away at book 5. If I have any more updates, obviously I'll make more videos for you guys. But other than that, that's going to be it for this one. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.